In the newest update, they have changed how deviations work. So if you went to White Cliff right here, went straight into the garage and turned right, you can see that there's some deviant cages laying around over here, and you can click investigate on this one. If I click that, I will get Space Turner. I have a total of 8 right now in my inventory. So server reset time happens on 7 a.m. in China time, I think. I'm not really sure on that. If you looted this once, then you don't need to worry about it because you can only do it once per day. Once the timer resets of the global server, then you can come back again and loot them again. If you still don't know, the new update made deviations obtainable easier. They increased their drop rate and additional ways to obtain. You can now obtain deviations through the securement facilities and NPC settlements. And you can clear securement silos, which will also reward you with deviations with an increased deviation drop rate. And what this means, by the way, through securement facilities, as you saw, we just found one over here in White Cliff. You can see that I looted this cage right here, which I found earlier. It's been around 20 hours now, so this thing is gonna be resetting in about 4 hours for me. This thing doesn't reset every 4 or 8 or 12 hours. There's one in Blackfell. There's also one in Greywater Camp. It's on the roof. As you teleport, you just have to run up to it. There's one in Chalk Peak, Tallgrass Inn. There's one in Mayor's Market. You have to go inside of the main building. You have to go up the hill, go in the main building, and then in the room there's going to be a hidden cage there. And there's one lastly in Deswell. I'll just call these save zone POIs. And then these ones right here, they're just settlements, I guess. And you can find one deviant cage inside of them, but not all of them have them. For example, the one that we found earlier was here in front of the entrance in White Cliff, which is in level 60 area. There's also a cage in Rippleby, which is in Iron River, exactly where I am. You enter it through here, you go take a left, and there's gonna be a cage over here. As you can see though, we cannot investigate it, or we don't get a button to click investigate here. Now I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because some people have already looted it, but we're actually gonna go and test that. I've quickly swapped my worlds, and now, oops, we're gonna go and try claiming the deviation from there and see. I am arriving. Please let me loot. We can do it. Yep, it works. So these things, you will not be able to loot them because someone already has looted them in that specific world that you're in. Now I swapped worlds and we are able to loot it. And as you can see, we got Frog the Leaper. Once again, it's found exactly where I am, in Rippleby. Now, by the way, these cages that we are looting, they will not have rare deviations, I think. I think you will just get ordinary, like the normal ones that are like, let's say, the Space Turner, Strange Door, Frog the Leaper. These are the ones that I'm getting. But you can see that the one we got is skill rating is level 5. You will be able to get level 5s from this. Now, they could be good, they could be bad. It all depends on your luck. So good luck. But if you take a look at Evolution's Call, that's a PvP server. Obviously, it's not PvE. We are in phase 4 right now. So I don't know if the deviations increase as you progress in phases, but I got Buzzy Bee skill rating 2 from looting these cages. Then this one's level 3. This one's level 3, level 3. I did get a level 5, but the activity rating was 2. I'm going to show you the last 2 spots I know where you can find these deviations. So let's TP to Iron River now, to this tower. And we're just going to drive straight over here. There's 3 hangars over here. Or 2 actually. Now I have a video on the route for farming Iron River crates, gear crates, is called the best way to farm blue mods, but however, it is now outdated and you cannot really farm it anymore. But while you run crates over here and you loot all these crates here, you get legendary mods, obviously. There's actually a cage in this exact building over here. If we just go in the back, but you can see that we cannot loot it because someone already has looted it. So what you would have to do is just swap worlds and come back here over again. We're currently on world 9, so let's go to maybe world 8. Yeah, we swapped the worlds and now we can investigate. So we got Space Turner. I actually think that you cannot get good deviations from these cages. You will just get simple deviations. If you want to get this blue butterfly, you will not be able to get it from this. You'll be able to get only a normal butterfly maybe, but I have not got a single butterfly from looting them. Now I'm gonna go back to my TP tower and we're gonna make a quick TP to this Mirage Monolith Tower. And we're just gonna do a quick glide, you know. I'm gonna go all the way here. These are the coordinates you can see on my marker. Alright, and I hope in this house I'll be able to loot the cage so I don't have to swap my worlds. Yeah, I cannot loot it. Basically, that kind of sucks. I guess you just have to swap worlds as you loot one. I'm pretty sure once you loot one cage, you have to swap world to any world. It doesn't matter as long as it's not the same world where you looted the other cages. And I don't know how to call them cages or securement units. I like to call them cages because they do look like one. We should be able to loot... Bro. What? Here we are. You can see it's a strange door inside. Alright, cool. Yeah, all we had to do was just swap worlds, and we got a strange door. But so far, we still did not get any butterflies. All we got is space turner frogs. I didn't even get buzzy bees from them, actually. The only way I got buzzy bees was from looting them in the safe zone settlements. The Dead's Whale, Mayor's Market, the Tall Grass Inn, the Greywater one, and then lastly the Blackfill one. So if you want to get the best deviations, so you'll have to loot these for sure daily. However, when it comes to these ones, which are scattered all across the map that are not in safe zones, I don't really recommend looting them. It will just give you ordinary deviations. Now, if you really want to get good deviations, just like this one I have, or if you want to get the pink gel, then you would basically have to go clear Monolith of Greed, and that's where you will get yourself the pink gel or the blue gel. All you need to do is just kill it and claim minimum rewards. You don't have to claim max rewards, and I believe you can do it in normal mode. However, I still do it in pro mode because you get a lot of energy links, and it's better to just, you know, get the energy links rather than get trash rewards. I don't know if the chances are higher or lower in normal mode, but all I know is that the deviations from claiming minimum rewards. Now you may ask why you want this Starry Night Butterfly. Well, if you hover your mouse over here, it says the appearance of the deviation has changed, and when synced, you'll basically gain a damage bonus of 6% for weapon damage and status damage at night, and it will be halved during the day. Now, I think it's bugged because when I put it in, it actually doesn't give you any weapon damage bonus, but if I unsynchronize it, check my gear, weapon damage is 87.6, let's put it in, and then sync it. Now we check our weapon damage bonus. You can see it's 87.6. Nothing has changed at all. However, until they fix it, this butterfly is great. You just have to sync it into your backpack and you will get that damage bonus. Now there's another version of the butterfly, which is the Glistening Blue. Weak Spot Master, Glistening Blue. The appearance of the deviation has changed. When synced, hitting a weak spot increases secured by 1 additional point. Cooldown 3 seconds. So what this does is, once you sync in this butterfly, and once you summon it to attack for you, it's gonna use up energy as it's called out. For example, let me hit this dummy over here. You can see that our energy restores as I hit the dummy. The cooldown is 3 seconds. But you can see that the energy restores by a little bit. It's not much, but hey, your butterfly is gonna last a little bit longer when bossing or shooting in the head. Level 5 would be the best. It will give you 40% weak spot damage, I think, but when it comes to deviations when farming, the wolf I think is still the best because the wolf gives you 43.2% weapon damage when called and on level 5. And it's like weapon damage is better than weak spot damage because your base damage is higher, your weak spot's gonna be higher, and your wide damage is higher. But the butterfly is also good to use, I guess, if you want to, if you don't have the lone wolf. The way you can get this butterfly and this butterfly, 2 of these versions, you can obtain them from clearing alpha, which is found over here in Teleport Tower. You TP here, go do Securement Silo Alpha, and all you need to do there is just claim minimum rewards. You don't have to claim max rewards with controllers. You just need to keep redoing it over and over and over until you get level 5 or whatever you desire. Now, you might be wondering, what's the point farming them if you lose them in the next season? You don't lose them. They will go to your Eternal Land, which is here. And once they go here, it's up to you. Do you want to transfer them to the next server you go to or not? It's that simple. Make sure you farm level 5s, and once you do, you transfer the level 5s. Don't transfer freaking 1 levels. What are you doing? Anyways, ladies and gents, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if I missed any spots. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.